Recently, I was out on a hike looking for some inspiration for my next project, and then I heard something strange. I found this board game dying for a makeover. Jumanji is one of my favorite movies from my childhood. I cannot wait to give this game the proper treatment. A little bit of light sanding will kick off this project. Followed by a wipe down of isopropyl alcohol. With the guts removed, it's time to upgrade the hinges. To modify the hinges, I'll be using Insta morph, moldable plastic, and my trusty handy-dandy heat gun for the base. I heated the Insta morph until it was a workable consistency. Cut out my desired shape, placed it over the opening of the hinge, and worked it until it fit. With the Instamorph base done, I used epoxy sculpt to fill in the rest of the hinges. To hide the open back of the game, off camera I cut out a piece of wood and then carved it out so it would lie flush with the game board. I used E6000 glue to glue it together. Originally, I was just going to paint the outside and call it a day, but I am not a fan of the inserts, so I'm going to make some of my own. Now that everything is prepped, I'm going to give it a base coat of espresso spray paint. For the rule inserts, I am using watercolor paper that is slightly damp. With a variety of brown watercolors, I'm going to slowly build up the antique paper look. Off camera, I used watercolor pencils to outline my text. After that, I filled in the text with red and black watercolor, dabbing periodically with a dry paper towel. I'm hoping this will give it the worn, faded, over centuries look. Okay, we're gonna backtrack for a second here. Before I put the text on the inserts, I did a fit check, and having the inserts sit next to the original game board, I am just not feeling it. I don't like how the two pieces look together, and I think I'm not gonna be happy with it if I don't redo the game board as well. Off camera, I started laying down a thin layer of spray paint for a base. As you can see, the odds were not in my favor, and it did not turn out well. So much for trying to take a shortcut. A little bit of isopropyl alcohol and a razor blade made short work of the rest of the cardboard, and a little bit of light sanding and more spray paint, and we're back on track. Let's make a homemade graphite transfer sheet because I am not hand drawing this game board, and my boss just stopped by to make sure I'm using my time wisely. I printed out a copy of the game board, and then on the back side I covered it with a B6 pencil. With the back now covered in graphite, I used a ballpoint pen to trace a copy of the game board onto the game board. In a perfect world, I would have loved to have done this step with clay to give it that carved wood look without actually carving wood, similar to what it looked like in the movie. But how this game closes, there's not enough clearance for any type of clay work, unfortunately. With the base coat down, next up is the background. I'm going to kick things off by using some burnt umber water mixable oil paints to fake depth on the board. After everything has dried, I'm going over the whole board with my absolute favorite weathering technique, water mixable oil paint in burnt umber, and a makeup brush. While I'm adding a coat of matte medium, can you do me a favor and hit that like button? And if you really like this video, please please consider subscribing. We have over 250 videos. That's right, you heard me. 250 videos available right now for your viewing pleasure. Three of the game pieces were pretty straightforward. After the base coat was done, they got a heavy coat of burnt umber. Then I wiped off the excess until I was happy with the look. To me, the monkey looks like it's made out of jade. To accomplish this look, I'm going to try Gamer Ink from Vallejo. Normally, I would link the files in the description below. I love giving credit where credit is due for the 3D modelers out there, but the files are no longer available online, so I will post two other options in case you want to recreate these at home. While I am painting the monkey, it is reminding me a lot of the Rose Tea figurines. Some high gloss varnish to help give the monkey a gemstone look. For the elephant, he will get some matte medium to help him make him look like he's made out of wood. So there was a reaction between the varnish and the paint that I was not anticipating, but I'm not upset by the look and I'm going to leave it. I'm just going to pretend the monkey has been dropped a few times and has cracked a little bit while traveling around the world. We have now reached the final and main event. We're finally painting the top of the box. I'm using a variety of acrylic paints to accomplish this. I will bring this project to a close with a final round of weathering with, you guessed it, my favorite color, burnt umber. I would like to thank you again for watching this video, and I hope this video has inspired you to go out and create something of your own. My name is Couture, and I will see you next time. Now let's check out those final results.